Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark.
Leading up for the Reds.
And a foul pop behind the plate.
Hamilton.
And the ball is dropped. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
So digging in now, Bruce Bowden. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. 2-3 go the standing in. Boomer, Big Dog, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Profar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Billy Fay.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Hamilton is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Into the windup and the pitch.
Leading up for the Reds.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. And that's dead center for strike 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Devin Mesoraco goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Reds are first delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Craig Castillo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Boomer, Big Dog. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in one game.
Bay.
Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tony Renda will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 34.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He froze him on the fastball there. Devin Mesoraco is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Joey Votto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slow grounder to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Gustavo Gonzalez just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to goal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in and looking for more. Boomer, big dog. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Yep, this is why you just can't.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Castillo will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 coming. On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, that's a heck of an at-bat. He got himself down early 0-2, fights off a couple more pitches, gets to the 5th pitch of the at-bat and gets a base hit. Nice job.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Into the windup and the pitch.
Center fielder.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Tony Renda steps into the box. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Profar is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Fielder number 31.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Boomer Big Dog. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Devin Mesoraco. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in now, Gustavo Gonzalez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's clear.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Ready once again, Craig Castillo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Scott Scheffler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Popped high in the air. Hanson is there for it.
I got it. I go.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Profar is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games. And that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hard hit ball to second. Hansen scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Devin Mesoraco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Third baseman.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts coming on, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Boomer Big Dog.
Catcher, Boomer Big Dog.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Fay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Hamilton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's standing in, Sean Zaraga. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. In time. Stepping up now, Craig Castillo. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air.
Up. You got it. Ball.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Tom Hunter. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself.
Leading off for the Reds,
Billy Hamilton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fay is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Tony Renda steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. VR has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Bruce Bowden comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Boomer Big Dog into the windup and the pitch. Out of play.
Let her rip right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nice try.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Digging in once again, Billy Fay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runners on the move for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Profar over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Gustavo Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen move. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Boomer Big Dog wins for the 20th. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball. Next, Hara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here comes the first pitch.
Second here tonight. Right fielder.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fay is after it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd, and your 4-1 homestand. That's good baseball. They're executing. They're getting good pitching. I love watching them play right now. They're in a nice groove. He's just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and... Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Standing in, Lewis Andrews.
Catcher, Lewis.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Standing in, Boomer, Big Dog.
Catcher, Boomer, Big Dog.
Swing and a liner. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Billy Fay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hansen
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And now here's the versatile outfielder,
Leading off for the
Albert
Cubs,
Almora Jr.
center fielder,
He'll try to get it
Albert
going here to begin
Almora.
the fourth. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. In the air to left. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Right down
Jake
Broadway that time. Strike
Marisnick.
one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Profar. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Arenado is there for it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So, and that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
For the Pirates.
Digging in, Boomer Big Dog.
Now batting, the pitcher, Boomer Big Dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marisnick on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And a dive, but he's back. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Couple of left.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. First opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Benito Campos, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Alfredo Diaz. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Cody Reyes. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. Fay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. So striding forward now, Boomer Big Dog.
Boomer Big Dog.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Jonathan Jacque. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fay moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Benito Campos. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Robert Oswaldo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Felipe
Up next for
Benitez.
Milwaukee.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of
Benitez.
time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee through 4. Striding in once again,
Now batting,
Boomer Big
pitcher.
Dog. He's 0 for
Boomer
1 thus
Big
far.
Dog.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit, and he's safe.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good.
Center
Let's see
fielder
how
number
long he can make
25.
this last.
Billy Bay.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Ready once again, Mookie Betts.
Now batting.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners
Mookie
on base
Betts.
and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And now with 2 men on third, oh my goodness, they're going to make the... Ready for another chance?
Leading
Carlos
off for the
Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos
First pitch hacking here, and that's the
Santana.
first strike. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Alfredo Diaz
batting.
comes into this
Second
at bat
baseman,
0 for 1 in the ball
Alfredo
game.
Diaz.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. He's ready. Here's
Now
the first
batting,
offering. Cody
shortstop.
Reyes set the
Cody
plate now as he looks at
Reyes.
strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So stepping in, Jonathan
Leading off for the
Jacque.
Brewers.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Shaw.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Hanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
catcher, number
Tyler
36.
Michaud. 0 for
Tyler
1 for him here in
Michaud.
this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Fay is right there, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in for his 2nd at bat,
Now
Benito
batting,
Campos
the pitcher.
comes into this at bat
Benito
0 for 1 in the
Campos.
ball game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Boomer Big
pitcher.
Dog. A hit in
Boomer
2 tries
Big
so
Dog.
far.
Hey, let it fly.
He's set, and the pitch. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Throw won't get him.
It's a tied game. The pitcher comes to the plate, and he gets a 2 RBI hit to break up the tie and give himself and his team the lead.
Billy
Let's see if he can hold it when he
Bay.
gets on the mound.
He's on the move again from first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Again, he's off for second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw not in time as he steals second. So they get a couple of runs. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Robert Iswaldo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Felipe Benitez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more. Boomer Big Dog. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Billy Fay, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
The 0-1 delivery. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Arenado.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. As the pitch on the way.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it.
Got it.
1 down. Into the windup and the pitch.
Now batting.
Check swing grounder to the right side. To his right, Hosmer. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Jacque starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled straight back.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit on the ground to short. Frazier comes up with it. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Your
Chip
attention, please.
Hayes will grab
And
a bat and hit for the
Brewers,
pitcher here.
Number 2. Chip
Swing and a
Hayes.
ground ball. This could do it. Hanson on the grass. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the
Here now
game.
for
A pitcher is congratulated on one of the rarest accomplishments in sports. It's a day he'll never forget.